Yo, let's talk hip-hop. Let's talk legends. The kind of artists who redefine the genre, who make you feel something deep every time they drop a track. Drake and Kendrick Lamar. Two names that always get the people talking. Two titans in the game, each with their own unique style and flair. Two artists who have shaped the game in their own ways. Drake with his catchy hooks and smooth delivery, and Kendrick with his intricate wordplay and powerful messages. But there's this debate, see, this back and forth about who's on top. It's a conversation that never seems to end, with fans on both sides passionately defending their favourite. Who's really winning? It's the battle that never ends. Some say it's about the hits, others say it's about the depth of the lyrics. It's a clash of titans, each bringing something unique to the table. Drake, the hitmaker, the guy who has every club jumping. His tracks are anthems, the kind that get stuck in your head and make you move. Kendrick, the poet, the one spitting fire, dropping knowledge with every verse. His lyrics are like a masterclass in storytelling, each line packed with meaning and emotion. Both talented, no doubt, but different lanes, you feel me? Drake's all about the vibe, the feel-good moments, while Kendrick dives deep into the human experience, tackling heavy themes and social issues. So when it comes to this supposed battle, it gets real complicated. It's not just about who's got the most hits or the best lyrics. It's about what they represent, what they bring to the culture. Who decides who wins? Is it about the charts, the lyrics, the impact? Or maybe it's about the legacy they're building, the influence they have on the next generation of artists. That's where 50 Cent comes in. The man keeps it 100, always. He's seen it all, done it all, and he's got a perspective that's worth listening to. And he's got something to say about this whole Drake and Kendrick situation. He breaks it down, gives us the real talk, and maybe, just maybe, helps us see things a little clearer. So stay tuned, because this is one conversation you don't want to miss. Now, 50 Cent, he ain't afraid to speak his mind. He's a straight shooter, always has been, always will be. When 50 Cent talks, people listen because they know he's going to give it to them straight, no chaser. And when it comes to Drake, he's got his back. It's not just about friendship, it's about respect. 50 Cent respects Drake's hustle, his grind, and his ability to stay on top in a cutthroat industry. You know why? Because 50 sees the bigger picture. He understands the game, the industry, and the pressures that come with being at the top. He knows that success isn't just about one moment, but a series of consistent wins. He ain't denying Kendrick's talent. Not at all. Kendrick Lamar is a force to be reckoned with, a lyrical genius and a powerhouse performer. But this isn't about pitting artists against each other. But when people try to say Drake lost some kind of battle, 50's like, hold up! Drake is winning, period. It's not about one-off beefs or diss tracks. It's about the long game, the legacy, the impact. He sees the numbers. He sees the global domination. Drake's music is everywhere, streaming on every platform, topping every chart. The data doesn't lie, and he knows you can't argue with that. Numbers don't lie, and neither does the influence Drake has on the culture. From fashion to slang, Drake's impact is undeniable. Drake is selling out stadiums, 50 said, not just small venues, but massive arenas worldwide. His tours are global events, drawing fans from every corner of the earth. He's breaking records every other day. Whether it's streaming numbers, album sales, or awards, Drake is constantly setting new benchmarks. That's a winner in my book. And in 50's book too. Winning isn't just about the moment, it's about the journey, the consistency, the ability to stay relevant and influential. And you know what? He's got a point. In an industry where artists come and go, Drake's staying power is a testament to his talent, his work ethic, and his connection with fans. So, when 50 Cent says Drake ain't lose nothing, you better believe it. Here's the thing, Drake and Kendrick, they ain't playing the same game. Drake is about those catchy hooks, those songs you hear everywhere. He's the king of the radio, the streaming giant. Kendrick, he's dropping albums like they're history books. Complex rhymes, deep messages. He's the artist's artist. So how do you compare that? How do you say one is better? It's like comparing apples and oranges, both delicious, both got their own flavor. 50 sees that. He respects Kendrick's artistry, but he also recognizes Drake's hustle, his ability to connect with the masses. And in a way, that's a different kind of genius. Drake, he came up different. Started as an actor, remember? Degrassi, that's where it all began. But music, that was his calling. And he took over the game, one hit at a time. Best I Ever Had, Take Care, Hold On, We're Going Home, One Dance, God's Plan. The list goes on and on. Drake knows how to make a hit. He knows what people want to hear, how to get them singing along. He's got that formula down and it's working. Stadiums packed, billions of streams. That ain't no accident. That's Drake doing his thing. Section 5, Compton's finest, Kendrick Lamar, the Pulitzer Prize winner. Kendrick, he came straight out of Compton. Lyrical prodigy, they called him. And he lived up to the hype. Good Kid, Massachusetts, AD City. That album changed the game. He wasn't just rapping, he was storytelling, painting pictures with his words, talking about real life, about struggle and hope. And then came To Pimp a Butterfly and Damn, albums that were like masterpieces. He even won a Pulitzer Prize, man. First rapper to ever do it. That's how you know Kendrick is on another level. Section 6, Control verse heard around the world. Did Drake answer the call? Now, some folks point to that Kendrick verse on Control. You know, the verse that shook the hip-hop world to its core, where he called out every rapper in the game, including Drake. It was a bold move, a challenge thrown down for all to see. They said Drake got shown up, that he didn't have a response. Critics and fans alike were waiting, watching, expecting a fiery comeback. But did he really need to? In the world of hip-hop, not every battle is fought with words. Sometimes silence speaks volumes. Drake, he lets his music do the talking. Each track, each album, a testament to his talent and vision. He ain't about the diss tracks, the back and forth. He's about creating timeless music that resonates with millions. He's focused on building his empire, on connecting with his fans. And you know what? It's working. His concerts are packed. His albums top the charts. He's one of the biggest stars in the world. Awards, accolades, and a loyal fan base that spans the globe. So maybe that's his answer. Not a diss track, but a legacy. A career that speaks for itself, louder than any verse ever could. In the end, it's not about who responded to whom. It's about who stands the test of time. And Drake, he's here to stay. His journey is far from over and his story continues to unfold. So, did Drake answer the call? Maybe he did, in his own unique way, through his music, his dedication, and his unwavering connection to his fans. That's the real answer. And it's an answer that will echo through the halls of hip-hop history for years to come. Section 7. Take Care. Drake's emotional vulnerability versus Kendrick's social commentary. Drake, he's not afraid to be vulnerable, to talk about his feelings, his heartbreak. That's what resonates with people. His music is relatable. You can sing along to it, cry to it, party to it. Kendrick, he's more about the bigger picture. Social justice, racism, inequality. He's using his platform to speak truth to power. Both important, both powerful in their own right. 50 Cent gets that. He sees the value in both approaches. And he knows that comparing them is like comparing a heart-to-heart conversation with a powerful speech. Section 8, Numbers Don't Lie. Drake's streaming records and global fan base. Let's be real. Drake, he's got the numbers on lock. Streaming records, album sales, sold-out tours. He's a global phenomenon. He's got fans all over the world, singing his songs, bumping his music. That's power, man. That's influence. And you can't deny it. 50 Cent sees that. He knows that in the music business, success speaks volumes, and Drake is speaking loud and clear. Section 9, Critical Acclaim. Kendrick Lamar's impact on music and culture. Kendrick, he's the critics' darling. Every album he drops is hailed as a masterpiece. He's pushing boundaries, challenging the status quo. He's using his music to spark conversations, to make people think. And that's important too. He's leaving his mark on music and culture. 50 Cent respects that. He knows that Kendrick is a once-in-a-generation talent. But he also knows that Drake is a force to be reckoned with. Section 10. the legacy of the battle pushing hip-hop forward. So, who really wins in this Drake versus Kendrick battle? Maybe there's no winner. Maybe it's not even a battle at all. Maybe it's just two incredibly talented artists pushing each other, pushing the culture forward. And that's something we can all appreciate. 50 Cent, he gets it. He sees the bigger picture. And he knows that in the end, hip-hop wins.